So I want to comment on something. I feel like this would be nice to share. But, me, on my journey, I've met many teachers. I've worked with many teachers. I've just met others who are, doing similar work as me. I offer something as well to people who resonate with me. And I'll just share my experience about you so that people can, whoever's watching
Okay.
can maybe perhaps have some form of outside testimonial. I wasn't paid to do this. Right? Yeah, no, but I feel like it's really important. I mean, me personally, I wouldn't even invest my time into even being here with you if you weren't, in my perception, legit, aligned with what you're offering and it being of real value, eternal value, if you will, right? So, but yeah, the lightness of your being, right? I think that alone is a testament to the nature of your path and what you walked on your own and experienced, and also what you have to offer. I mean, yeah, my experience is real gold. You have that. You transmit it. You share it. You carry it, and I feel like that is the real thing. It's it. That to me on this path, if someone has that, that's the real thing. Trust that, and I feel like we all have a sense of it.
We do.
Because we are it.
We do, yes.
Right? And
because
so
we are it,
all
yes,
of us
exactly.
are it. And so,
Just needs to be brought out and the crap removed from on top of it.
right. So if I would have met you 10 years ago, 8 years ago, I would have journeyed with you because I would have been this guy's got something real, and that would have been amazing. So, and it's and I do receive from you just spending time with you like I did last time, So, I'm sharing this just to point at that there is a real result here in what you are offering, right? So, and that's the thing about working with people I've found is that you attract those who are similar to you. Ultimately, you arrive at a point where it's they are you, just a few steps back on the journey. They're wanting guidance in a way, something that you've cultivated that you have to share. And they're like, oh, I would like to take that path as well. And so just know that this path leads to real results. That's why. And you being your own demonstration of that fact, right?
Yeah.
And I feel like that's really important. And yeah, that lightness, that surrender, that openness, that paradoxical existence as well, in a way, right? It's there's this wisdom, there's this innocence, and they're both present at the same time.
Yeah.
It's a hologram almost. It's there's this
It's not
apparency of a
like
form.
There's nothing happening.
Right. But then there's, it's wait, but there's nothing there. But wait, it looks like there's all this wisdom, all this understanding, and yet it's weightless, right? So that's how you feel to me.
Because it's completely ordinary, actually. What this highfalutin term enlightenment is just sanity. It's just actually coming to sanity. It's better to flip it on its head. Just adulthood, actually. And should we be satisfied with anything less than sanity and adulthood? And even then, there's parts of me that are not fully sane and are not fully adult yet.
Right.
It's just you pass a certain threshold where it would appear that there's so much of you behind this trajectory towards that, and you know it clearly enough that the result is seemingly assured. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
then, there's a Tibetan text in Shantideva where he distinguishes self-confidence from self-importance. And self-confidence is actually, because the true self is the Dharma, is the truth, is God. It's not actually you at all. You recognize that it's not you. And everything that's good about you comes from the divine, the supreme, God, life, whatever alignment with the Tao, call it what you will.
Yeah.
There's only residual functional aspects of a you. And that's not self-importance because you're attuned to that.
Yeah.
The second you become self-important, you kind of stink up your own room.
Right. Yes, I understand.
But,
Yeah. So I think that,
thanks.
yeah, my pleasure. I think that it's, anyone who spends time with you would recognize it, especially if they resonate with you, but just a little, my own experience.
2 cents.
Yes, my own 2 cents. Having met many similar characters who just, it's so easy in this world to just put on, pretend. I mean, it's when you see the real thing, it's a rare thing. In my worldly experience, it's I see a bunch of people being gurus and shit, but it's wait a second. There's something not completely, in integrity about that. And so I'm just all right, I see that often. So it's cool to see something that's the real thing.
It's a tricky world, and that's why, I lived in that world for a long time. I was with teachers in a close capacity for well over 10 years, 2 in particular. And it's fine to immerse yourself in that. I think a lot of people go to teachers because they're looking for a quick path. When they to interact with the practice, if you can use that word. Sometimes the practice is non-practice, but anyway. It's not about finding Superman, to take your pains away, or daddy, the ultimate daddy, or anything like that. So I'm glad that I did it, but I think in many ways you can get into a holding pattern.
Yeah.
And I think sometimes the teachers themselves can get into a holding pattern. This is why I delayed so long. It's because I could see that there was something in me was like, I'm interacting with this, but I'm feeling that there's something also untrue in these people, and people are like going, oh wow, no, I need to believe this is the man, he's the one, he's perfect, and without being judgmental or being there to be judgmental, to take what is best from it, to in any way, the warning is to in any way prematurely, set yourself up, hang out a shingle, is a risk to you, because then you can start to believe your own story and you can take on a new egoic form and whatnot.
Right.
I don't know. I think I'm pretty sure that time has passed.
Yeah.
I mean,
I feel
that's all I know. So,
it's gold, man. what you have to offer. So I endorse it. I support it. I think it's amazing. Yes. So, those of us watching, those of you watching.